Good day, gentlemen. This is SwashbucklingSir here, and today we are going to critique Guacamelee, an action platformer by DrinkBoxStudios. In Guacamelee, we are playing an agave farmer who stumbles to save the damsel in distress and dies. Luckily, the game does not end 5 minutes in, but after our demise, we gain the possibility of returning to the world of the living, and thus start a chase after the president's daughter. The story in itself is not the strong part of the game. However, the overall theme surrounding Mexican folklore and the constant jokes and fourth wall breaking adds a fresh flavor. The art style leaves a well-rounded impression. The crisp edges and the colorful effects are very fitting for the setting and for the overall atmosphere. As for the sound, the music adds a nice tone. It never gets annoying, but it also fails to catch my ear outside of the game. The sound effects, on the other hand, are very clear and give your actions a satisfying ring to them. I'll give you an impression of the sound design. Gameplay is the shining star of Guacamelee. First and foremost, its combat system. After starting out with a few basic moves, you are soon going to juggle enemies in the air by using punches, dives, throws, and of course, headbutts. Combat is fluent at all times, and it's a joy to execute masterful moves and combinations. The competent level design, with its Metroid influences, adds just the right amount of exploration and puzzle platforming. While the platforming continuously grows harder due to the added complexity of having more moves available, it never felt tedious, but it nailed the amount of precision needed not to get frustrated. Due to the checkpoint system, there are, however, specific areas which are unnecessarily cumbersome. Only the secret areas, which are required for the second ending, are rather difficult, which is perfectly fine, since the achievers out there want to be challenged. If you fail halfway in and are too frustrated to continue, there is no possibility to save, and additionally, you'll have to redo the previous platforming backwards if you want to return to the main game. Note that while the game has keyboard controls, the digital movement feels clunky, and a controller is highly recommended to play Guacamelee. The game also features a jump-in co-op system, which, however, feels weirdly attached on top of the game. The enemy count seems to stay roughly the same, thus making the game significantly easier when playing with two players, and the platforming feels clunky due to screen size limitations. On top of that, Guacamelee does not feature multiple save games, thus you always have to copy and paste the actual files if you want multiple games for co-op and one for a single player. To get the full experience and enjoyment, I recommend playing in single player. Overall, the shining combat and platforming gameplay, mixed with fresh themes and the dash of humor, leaves a satisfied and lasting impression. With a playtime between roughly 6 to 8 hours, Guacamelee is worth every penny, and thus receives the SwashbucklingSir acclaim badge. Thanks for watching, thanks for not using AdBlock. You are amazing, have a great day, goodbye.